Seven Bergen on the high side.
On the high line, Mitchell sideways in front of Foster and going to 6 out.
Amy Soccer down low. We're beating and banging here in the sportsman class. Still banging as we head down.
Rempel going to work there. Oh, 5 wide for a moment through 1 and 2. Back down to 4 and 3 wide off of 2. What a showing.
Here we go. 8 laps the distance. Top 4 finishers move on to the A main event. Top 3 score the redraw. Here we go. Off of turn number 4. We are green for the 23rd annual Abe Lincoln Memorial. That's not the way we want to start. Scotty Tuhati getting looped around. And the caution's going to fly early on. Scotty DeYoung. Complete looped around and looks like a piece of debris just to the left of the flag stand. As Scotty Tuhati went right around. So we'll go with it. Cameron Wilkinson, Spencer Galloway, row number 1. Hunter Wergen, Michael Wade, row 2. Troy Dowdy, Nate DeSivey, Luke Wassam, and Scotty DeYoung. Now back. Here we go. Top 4 move on to the Friday night portion of the Abe Lincoln Memorial main event. Off of 4, let's get to it. Spencer Galloway way up the track as Wilkinson gets sideways off of turn number 2. Trouble for the 45 of Galloway. He is slow down the back straightaway. Looks like he's going to make the hard left-hand turn into the infield. Tough break there for the Waco native. Off of 4, Cameron Wilkinson. He's going to take the opening lap, but not before the yellow comes out. It looks like once again debris. Looks like possibly... That looks like a piece of a drive shaft that came off. Hunter Wergen right now the last one in. Luke Wassam the first one out. Wilkinson will lead the single file line off of turn number 4. And we go back to green flag racing here at US 30 Speedway. Not too many laps on the racetrack right now. We'll see how everyone sorts things out. Michael Wade trying to look to the inside of Cameron Wilkinson. That's for the race lead. Meanwhile, Luke Wassam trying to close in on Hunter Wergen. That's for the final transfer spot. Wergen slides up the hill. Wassam trying to look underneath. Unable to make the pass. So Wergen keeps the 4th spot to himself. Meanwhile, Michael Wade looking to the inside of Wilkinson. That's for the race lead down the backstretch. Wilkinson with a good run on the outside lane. Wassam taking a look inside of Wergen. So the Deuces going at it for position number 4. The 2W and the 2X squaring off. And right now, Wergen has it over Wassam. And now Nate DeSivey with a good run on the inside of turn number 2. Can't make the pass on Wade. So DeSivey remains in the 3rd position. Wassam continuing to work that low side. Sideways goes the 2W. And he slides into the infield. Looks like he'll keep it rolling. We will stay green. And a tough break there for the Broken Bow native. He gets it fired back up. We will stay green. Nate DeSivey looking to the inside of Michael Wade, who gets a little squirrely. DeSivey right there to the low side to catch Wade's fall. Off of turn number 4 now into 1. They're side by side with Wergen in tow. DeSivey, good run to the inside. Michael Wade and Nate DeSivey battling it out for the 2nd spot. Only top 3 will go to the redraw. Top 4 make the big show. 2 to go this time. Hunter Wergen right now outside looking in terms of the redraw. Wergen right on the backside of DeSivey and Wade. Wergen in transferring position right now. Troy Dowdy the first one out as they run. Off of turn number 4, white flag comes out. Final time around for Cameron Wilkinson. Wilkinson, who has found victory lane a couple of times here in the 2019 regular season, looking good here tonight. Trying to start his Abe Lincoln Memorial weekend off on the right foot through 3 and 4 for the final time. Checker flag's going to fly. Cameron Wilkinson is going to take heat race number 1 for the Hobby Stocks. At the line for 2nd, Michael Wade hangs on. And it's Nate DeSivey, Hunter Wergen. Your top 4, then it will be Troy Dowdy, Scotty DeYoung, Luke Wassam to round out the field. So your top 4 moving on, race fans. The 2X of Hunter Wergen the 12 of Michael Wade, the 31K of Nate DeSivey, and your winner, let him hear you, race fans, coming to us from Neely, Nebraska, car number 52, Cameron Wilkinson. So here we go. Caution lights go out. Green flag comes off turn number 4 next time by. Top 4 to the big show. You're now two-time US 30 Speedway track champion Jeff Ware on the point. He'll bring us down to the green. Let's get to it. Jeff Ware, your current IMCA Hobby Stock National Points leader, shows the way. We got a spin in turn number 2. That's the 11H. Looks like he'll keep it rolling. We will stay green off of turn number 4. Colby Kaspar going to show the way. Jeff Ware in that second spot. Tristan Grape, the final redraw position. How about Stephanie Reynolds in the 96R? Now to the 4th spot, but the caution's going to come out for a spin in turn 3. It's like possibly Dave Carter and Brandon Wergen getting together. And Wergen getting the worst of that ordeal. For bringing out that yellow flag. A tough break there, so Dave Carter's going to have his work cut out for him. He's going to have to start deep in the B if he wants to make the big show here on Friday night. So we'll try it again. Jeff Ware, Colby Kaspar, that's your front row. They'll bring us off of 4 and back down to the green flag. Nice and easy through 1 and 2. The 11H drifting up. Dylan Lowenstein able to maintain the 5th spot. Meanwhile, side by side for the race lead as they go through 3 and 4. Jeff Ware on the bottom, Colby Kaspar through the middle. Will be the 39 of Kaspar to take the opening circuit. Ware runs 2nd, Grape 3rd, Brandon Wergen your 4th and final transfer spot for the time being. You saw Brandon's brother Hunter earlier in that first heat. Hunter already punched his ticket into the feature. We'll see if the other Wergen can make it in. It's been an up and down year for the Wergen racing team, but looking to end the season on a high note. Meanwhile, we've got a 3-car battle for the race lead off of turn number 2. Colby Kaspar shows the way. Jeff Ware runs 2nd. Tristan Grape 3rd. 4th and final transfer spot is Brandon Wergen. Dylan Lowenstein. Now Lowenstein sideways, and around he goes. Lowenstein going to stand the throttle and keep this one going. We stay green. So a tough break there for the 35 out of Davenport, Nebraska. Up front, though, it's still hot and heavy off of turn number 4. CK Slideways. Colby Kaspar continues to show the way. Jeff Ware looking to the inside. Ware with a good run, but Kaspar with a better run off of turn number 2. Kaspar leads Ware and Grape around turns 3 and 4. Top 3 are all in the front stretch. Ware right on Kaspar's back bumper. 2 to go signal will be coming out next time around. Brandon Wergen doing a solid job hanging on to that final transfer spot. This time around, 2 flags are up, 2 laps to go for the 39. One of the alumni of the Sport Compact Division, Colby Kaspar, doing a great job fending off the national points leader and the track champion. Jeff Ware continuing to dig on the inside, but Kaspar having a great run. White flag in the air, final time around. Top 3 are all right there entering 1. How's it going to end this time by? Checker flag is going to come out next time at the line. Grape with a good run. Ware not enough to get around Kaspar. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Checker flag is going to fly. Colby Kaspar will hang on. Jeff Ware is 2nd. Tristan Grape is 3rd. Brandon Wergen will take the final transfer spot. Then we have the 11H machine, followed by Stephen Reynolds and Dylan Lowenstein. So your top 4 moving on, race fans. It'll be the 61B of Brandon Wergen, the 14 of Tristan Grape, the 83 of Jeff Ware, and your winner, let him hear your race fans as he comes off of turn number 4. Out of Columbus, Nebraska, car number 39, let him hear you, Colby Kaspar. And rounding out the field from Holland, Nebraska, the 16T, that is Tyler Sadoff. Here we go, the little dominator, Lance Milky on the point, off of turn number 4, top 4 to the big show. Let's get to it again. All systems go for heat race number 3 in the Hobby Stocks, and it's not going to be much. Jeremy Hoskinson with a good run to the outside of Lance Milky. That's for the race lead. It's a Mad Cupid shuffle from 4th on back. Here we go at the line. Lap 1 goes to Hoskinson. Jeremy Hoskinson showing the way 4 wide, coming off of turn number 2. Actually, that's Mark Arducer in the 4 machine, trying to weave his way through Brooke Fluckinger and Tyler Sadoff. Wyatt Lehman finding himself at the tail end of this one. We've got good racing all the way around. Ryan Feynman in the 3 machine. Feynman, a former Abe Lincoln Memorial champion for the Hobby Stocks. Battle is on for position number 2 as they go through 3 and 4 this time. Feynman and Milky side by side. Off of turn number 4, Hoskinson continues to show the way. Milky is there. Feynman runs 3rd. Ben Beecher, that 4th and final transfer spot. Then it's Tyler Sadoff, Wyatt Lehman, Mark Arducer, Brooke Fluckinger. Any number of these drivers could take the top 4. Meanwhile, up front, keep your eyes on it. It's a hot and heavy triple threat match at the front of the pack. Hoskinson trying to fend off Milky and Feynman. Hoskinson doing a great job as that, and now he drifts up the track at turn number 2. Look out, contact a little bit. Good save by Hoskinson, and good peace of mind by Milky to back out of the throttle. Through 3 and 4 this time, nearly 3 wide at the line. There's more contact. Somehow Hoskinson continues to lead it. What a race. 3 wide again off of 2 for the lead. And Ben Beecher is watching this all go down. Now off of turn number 4, new race leader Lance Milky shows the way with 2 laps to go. Ben Beecher has caught up to the top 3, and so has Tyler Sadoff. Sadoff trying to run down Beecher for the final transfer spot. A little bit of contact there between Ryan Feynman and Jeremy Hoskinson. That's for 2nd. Feynman sidesteps Hoskinson for the 2nd spot. Now Milky will take the white flag. Here comes Wyatt Lehman on the outside of Tyler Sadoff. Lehman to the top shelf through 1 and 2. He'll lose some ground and loses a spot to Fluckinger. But into 3 and 4 for the final time. Checker flag is going to fly. Lance Milky will come around to win heat race number 3. Ryan Feynman, 2nd. Jeremy Hoskinson, Ben Beecher, your top 4. Then it's Tyler Sadoff, Brooke Fluckinger, Wyatt Lehman, and Mark Arducer. So your top 4 moving on to the main event, race fans. The B4 of Ben Beecher, the 26 of Jeremy Hoskinson, the 3 of Ryan Feynman, and your winner. Let them hear you, race fans, out of Norfolk, Nebraska. Car number 7, the little dominator, Lance Milky. Scheduled to be the 94X machine. Good to see this guy back in the field from David City, Nebraska. Car number 94X. Welcome back, Kevin Betson. Betson normally in the modified division. I believe Scott Smith bought his old Panther car. So now Betson back in the hobbies as we go green. 4th and final Hobby Stock heat race is underway. Here we go. The Mad Cupid shuffle through 1 and 2. Nearly 4 wide off of turn number 2. 3 wide. 3 by 2. And now 1 by 2 by 2 by 1 by 2. As they work their way through 3 and 4. It's a mad scramble off of turn number 4. Trent Johnson going to show the way. Mike Hansen hot on his tail. Dead heat at the line. Mike Hansen on the outside lane, going to sidestep Johnson to take the lead. Johnson shuffled back to 2nd. Kevin Betson in that 94X machine. Normally the driver of the number 42 IMCA modified. Now Betson goes around, gets tagged by Hernandez. And Betson going to keep it rolling. We stay green. Hernandez just had nowhere to go in that situation. Things are getting hot and heavy. Here comes Armstrong to the outside of Mike Kennedy. Here comes Rockin' Roy. He won the Hobby Stock Championship at Beatrice. His boy Adam won the Sport Mod Championship down there at the Gage County Fairgrounds. And now Rockin' Roy looking to take care of business here at the home of Thursday Night Thunder. Armstrong now looking to the outside, Trent Johnson. And Jimmy, about ready to join us tonight?
I'm back.
Here we go. Mike Hansen continuing to show the way.
Mike Hansen with the lead coming by the front stretch, followed by Trent Johnson, Roy Armstrong. And coming up in that 33, that is Mike Kennedy.
Oh, Johnson sideways.
Whoa, hang on, Trent. There goes Roy. Here comes Kennedy.
And Brugman's there, too.
And Nick Brugman sticking him 3 wide.
Oh, man, look out.
Woo! Just split in between him and Sal Hernandez. Oh.
Johnson giving a little slap shot to Brugman. And look at this. 5 cars, and Brugman's all over the place. Has to check up. He loses about 3 spots in the deal. And now Trent Johnson trying to fend off the final transfer spot. Johnson's in trouble. That's going to allow Hernandez to get by. Man, oh man, it's a mad scramble.
Hansen with the lead, followed by Roy Armstrong. Kennedy in that third spot. Sal Hernandez, the legend in fourth. That's a final transfer. Top 3 will redraw. Top 4 will transfer to A main. White flags out, 1 to go.
We got a spin in turn number 4. Trent Johnson loops it. And it looks like he has come to a stop at the bottom of turns 3 and 4. Caution's going to come out.
Tick, tick, tick. There's that yellow fight. There it is, right there, Anthony.
Man, what a
yellow light ignition switch.
Man,
right
oh
there.
man, what a tough break there.
I don't know if O'Reilly sells that or not. You know, I mean, we need to find out.
They sell a bunch of parts for all kinds of domestic and imported vehicles, whether it's a car, truck, SUV, minivan, sports cross. Looks like, unfortunately, Nick Brugman had to exit stage right. So we'll try it again. Here we go.
So Mike Hansen in 94 brings the field to turn number 3. Billy Lloyd takes a look at him out of 4, Anthony, and
here we go. Green and white at the same time, so only 1 lap to settle this. Who's going to get the final transfer spot? Crockett is outside looking in right now. Down the backstretch and into 3 for the final time. Hansen shows the way. Armstrong runs second. Billy Lloyd's checker flag is going to fly off of turn number 4 this time. Mike Hansen hangs on for the final hobby stock heat race. Roy Armstrong, Sal Hernandez, Mike Kennedy, then it's Lee Kroc, Kevin Benson, and Trent Johnson.
So Hernandez moves up 1 spot, goes into the redraw.
Yeah, so your top 4 moving on, race fans. The 33C of Mike Kennedy, the Sal Hernandez, the 6R, Roy Armstrong, and your winner, let him hear you, Columbus, out of Weeping Water, Nebraska, car number 94, your winner, Mike Hansen.